Well, Sol, it's been another busy week, hasn't it? Let's start with Wednesday's trip to Blackburn Rovers, which proved to be another great workout for the lads.
Yeah, very good workout for the lads. We've done some really good loading. I really wanted the guys to kind of work hard on the Friday before the game. All week been working hard. Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, all these days have been, really, really hard for the lads. And the loading is important for me because I want the guys to really go through all the levels and then play the game and be a little bit tired in the game as well, because it's important that they get used to that, the level and the intensity. And also, obviously, with Blackburn, they had a really good squad out, and they tested us. It was a great kind of workout for the guys, and also the level. We held our own, we changed a little bit, and we came out 3-1 loss. But it was a good game for us definitely the first half as well. We kept the ball really well. We just had a little bit more quality in certain areas. But that's what all Preseason is all about, going through all these things and ironing out the problems, and getting fit and getting to the level that we need to be to compete for the rest of the season.
I think we spoke after the Congleton game about the differences between becoming physically fit and mentally fit. With the two games we've just had, the Wigan and the Blackburn game, that should give us quite a bit of confidence from that.
Yeah, I think for me it's a marker for me, but also a little marker for the players in their heads and where they're at and how far they've come in such a short space of time. The two teams we played against, the budget is dwarfs ours, probably 10 times easy, and we've got to we held our own. Yeah, we've not come out with any wins, but I think it's a lot of experience for us. And I want them to get used to that type of level because obviously we've got a cup game against Blackpool, so I'm kind of mindful that I want the lads to be used to that type of level of football. And then with the mixture of other teams we're playing, Hartlepool and League, that is good for us as well. So they're closer to what we're going to be up against week in, week out. But I'm mindful that I want to spread the type of experiences to the lads.
And as well, that of course, it gave you another opportunity to have a look at some of the trialists we've got in the club. With one of them, Theo Vassell, signing yesterday. How happy were you to get that one over the line?
I think for Theo, he's come in. He had his education in Stoke. He's come in. He's done really, really well. He's gone on athletically. He's sound. He can get around the pitch. And passing wise, he's looking good. His awareness is good. There's obviously things that we can polish up, which will naturally happen throughout the season as he gets better and stronger and gets used to the type of intensity I love and what I want out of the players. I think he'd be really, really good. I think he's got a good head on him, and touch wood, it all goes well for him this season.
With Theo signing, and obviously also with the players we've already got here, would you say that that's defensive cover sorted, or are you always looking for reinforcements in that area?
I think with football, you can never rest on your laurels. There's always something around the corner, something bubbling along that is out of your control. So until the season starts, I'm not really saying this is it because I just know how football historically how it goes at this level. Anything can happen.
More generally, are you looking at bringing in any more signings soon?
I think for us, we're working on things. Yes, there's places that we've got to strengthen, and if some players, do move on, then we have to look at that and we have to anticipate that. Until the end, of the transfer window, we've got to be on our toes.
Looking ahead, Sol, with no game tomorrow, I'm guessing that yourself and the lads won't be enjoying a relaxing Saturday this close to the season.
No, they'll be in Saturday. We do some technical work on Saturday. you know, it's we've got a month pre-season, so a Saturday, you know, I'm not going to give a weekend off if you haven't done anything. It's pointless, really. They've had a day off already, and it'd be good to get the lads together and have some, you know, technical work. Be really good. We can break the forwards, the midfields, and the defence line into units and really concentrate on how we want to play, how we want to defend. This is the best time to do it. We have to utilise the time before the season starts to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Next game, of course, for the first team, Tuesday night away at League Town. Do you anticipate that that'll be a mixture of trialists and signed up players again, or are you hoping to home in on what you think your starting lineup will be?
It'll be a mixture. You know, it won't be until the beginning of the season that we've, maybe 70% done, 80% done, but there'll be still a few trialists. You know, we need to, assess things. We need to kind of see how people are progressing, and sometimes, pre-season is tough. You know, some guys can't make it all the way through pre-season, and we've got to find a different alternative. You know, there's a lot of things pre-season does. It irons out a lot of stuff and makes things more easy to see, and you see the levels of each individual player, and then sometimes players miss big chunks of pre-season, and we've got to assess that. So whether we put them in, but then the rest of the group's gone on physically wise and football wise, and how do we implement these other guys in? So it's a real kind of interesting time, and it's difficult if you get a few players missing big chunks of football, and so then you're going to get trialists in and things like that not to the last second, but you got to test it just in case.
Thanks very much, Sal.
Cheers. Thank you.